What's up, guys? Super Gimp here, as I like to be called by my real name, which is Dean, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary as I knifed that guy in the beginning of the match there. And I actually want to talk to you guys about something that is a little bit different than what I have been recently talking about. What I've been recently talking about is Black Ops 2, obviously, but I want to talk about something a little bit different, and this video does sort of pertain to it, and I'll explain in a minute. But I wanted to talk about modified controllers. But first of all, I'm going to let you guys know my class loadout here, and this is actually an MP9 only free-for-all game. And I'd like to think that's impressive, but the MP9, despite the fact that it's a secondary, is actually pretty good. So it's not that impressive, but I don't know, it's something different I thought you guys would like. But I'm using the MP9 with the silencer, and my perks are Sleight of Hand Pro, Hardline Pro, and Sitrep Pro, and this game is actually from when the Sitrep Pro buff first came out, so this is like the first time I ever really used it. And right there's a host migration. But yeah, so this is the first time I really got to try out the Sitrep Pro buff, and I was thinking about uploading this without audio so you guys could hear like how amazing the footsteps really are. But I'm sure most of you guys know that. But yeah, anyway, and then I'm using the Specialist because I figured, what the hell, if I could get a Moab with this, that would be pretty cool. But I don't. Sorry about that, spoiler, but I do win, at least. And yeah, so I'm using the Specialist. And yeah, so what I wanted to talk about in this gameplay was modified controllers. Not necessarily modified controllers in the sense that you may be thinking where, like, it's rapid fire or whatever. I'm talking along the lines of controllers that are actually approved for Call of Duty. So the two controllers I'm specifically referring to are the Scuff Gaming controller and the Razer Onza Tournament Edition. And I actually have both of those controllers. I bought not the Scuff. I bought the Razer when it first came out. I got it about month and a half after it came out, probably. So I don't know, sometime last year I got it, and I'm actually using it in this gameplay. That's why I said it pertains to the gameplay. You'll see me hopping around a lot. But yeah, and then I bought the Scuff controller around my birthday in July, so I decided to give myself a present. Hold on a sec, got to cough over here. Anyway, yeah, so I have both of those controllers, so I do feel like I'm I don't know, certified to talk about it, sort of. But I wanted to get your guys' opinion on both of those kinds of controllers. Do you think that they're fair use? And god damn it, phone's ringing, hold on. And just like that, with the power of magic, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, like I was saying, what I wanted to talk about in this video is more or less your guys' opinions on these two types of controllers and how you feel about them. So if you don't know what they do, each of those controllers, they have two buttons. On the Onza, they're on the shoulders. There's two extra buttons, and on the Scuff, they're on the back. They're paddles, actually. And those two buttons are programmed to allow you to, you know, use a different, like, let's say on the left paddle on the Scuff, I have it assigned to the A button. So it allows me to jump with the A paddle. Now, the A button still works, but I'm allowed to jump sort of like I did there without having to take my finger off of the stick, which is really useful for jumping and both knifing, or you can also, you know, if you're using tactical, you could use that for going prone. And or not tactical, if you're using the default setup, you could use that for going prone. And I do actually use the MP7 there. I forgot about that, but I didn't get the kill, so that's why I said it is a MP9 only free-for-all game. I only win using the MP9 knife equipment, that type of dealio. But yeah, so let me get your opinions on those. Do you think they're fair? Now, one thing I do want to mention is that both of these, as far as I know, are MLG legal. The Scuff Gaming controller, I know for a fact, is Major League Gaming legal. So what that means is, let's say if you're playing competitively, you're playing in a tournament, something like that, you are allowed to use your Scuff Gaming controller so long as you leave the seal on the back that says it's approved. And I'm not so sure about the Razer Onza, but I'm fairly certain that it is, because it is called the Tournament Edition. Now, I don't know if I'm just being naive and that maybe is only called that just for promotional purposes, but my guess is that it's called the Tournament Edition because it's, well, tournament legal. But I could be wrong, so don't hold me against that. Feel free to look it up, but I do believe both controllers are MLG legal, and I know the Scuff is for a fact. So, I mean, I personally don't have a problem with them because I really think that, you know, they're not that big of a deal. They really help my gameplay, I'm not going to lie. They help me be a better player, but the notion that they make you, you know, just so much more amazing is crazy, I think. I think ultimately what it comes down to is you as a player and you knowing your surroundings and knowing how to play the game. I think that is more important than using a controller. Because I've been able to put up high scores without using a specialized controller. But that said, I do think they help you. And I can understand why people would think they're not fair, because people who don't have them, you know, it's not fair that I can, you know, jump around a corner and drop shot without having to take my finger off the stick. But I think the other thing that needs to be noted is that, you know, these controllers are accessible to anyone. You can go out and buy one right now if you want. And you know what? I think they're really great, and I think it's a good purchase, to be honest, because I think it kind of falls in the same idea of a headset, where maybe a headset isn't fair that I get to use one and I get to sound whore you. But you know what? It's legal, and I mean, you can go out and buy one. There's no rule against it, and you know, that's kind of my my opinion on it. And it's not so much like a modified controller with like rapid fire that would just instantly improve you. I mean, if you're using a rapid fire controller, you know, you can shoot a single shot almost faster than a wow, and I just hit that guy with the flashbang and got a direct impact. That is some skills right there, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I mean, a modified rapid fire controller isn't necessarily fair, and I think these ones are fair game because they are legal, and I think that is one of the things that really sways my opinion. So let me know what you guys think, and I'm probably going to do a head-to-head review type of video comparing both of those two controllers because, like I said, I do own both, and I do like both, but I like one better than the other, and if you're thinking about purchasing one, I'd like to help you guys out. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. I'm probably going to do it regardless, but I think it'll be a fun video. And this video is actually winding down here. I only got a couple more kills, and I believe the final score in this was 30-6, which, you know, nothing amazing, but like I said, I am using MP9 only, which then again, also not as amazing as it sounds because MP9 is pretty damn good, but I'd like to think that this was, you know, a little bit difficult. So let me know if you guys like this video. If you do, please be sure to give it a like. And if you did not like this video, please be sure to give it a dislike rating. It lets me know that you're not enjoying my content and maybe I should, I don't know, try something else. But yeah, if you like my videos though, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'm going to stop rambling and saying stupid shit. So I will talk to you guys later. Gimp out. Peace.